Namaste. Today I am going to explain about one of the topic of Indian Constitution, electoral process, Election Commission of India, its powers and function, and electoral reforms in India. According to NEP syllabus, New Education Policy Syllabus. Now we will know about one of the topic of Indian Constitution, electoral process, means Election Commission in India. According to Indian Constitution Article 324 to 329 and Chapter 15th tells about Election Commission of India. India is a democratic country. Once in 5 years, general elections were held in central government and state government. According to Indian Constitution, all elections were conducted by Election Commission of India, means Central Election Commission. It is a independent and statutory body of the Indian Constitution. It conducts the elections for the posts of President, Vice President, Parliament both houses means Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha, State Legislature means Vidhan Sabha and Vidhana Parishad, Union Territories and local bodies means local self-government elections. Next, compositions of Election Commission means Election Commission consists how many election commissioners, like that. According to Article 324 provides details for the Election Commissioners of India. It consists of the one Chief Election Commissioner and 2 other election commissioners. Total 3 election commissioners present in Indian Election Commission. Next, and also present Chief Election Commissioner is Rajiv Kumar. Next, appointment of Election Commission. According to Indian Constitution, Article 324 2, Chief Election Commission and other election commissioner, and it means Chief Election Commissioners and other election commissioners are appointed by the President of India on the advice of Union Cabinet, means Prime Minister and Union Council of Ministers. Next, we'll know about term of Election Commission. Term of Election Commission is 6 years or till they attain the age of 65 years. Next, salaries and alliance. Article 324 bracket 6 tells about salaries, alliance and other privileges to Chief Election Commissioners and other election commissioners. That is decided by Parliament from time to time through Consolidated Fund of India. Next, removal of election commissioners or impeachment of election commissioners. Impeachment or removal means Article 324 bracket 5 tells about the Chief Election Commissioner or other election commissioners can be removed from their office by the Parliament members by 2/3 majority on the grounds of misbehavior or incapacity in their duty. First Chief Election Commissioner of India, that is Sukumar Sen, 1950 to 1958. Next, very important, powers and functions of Election Commission. According to Article 324 bracket 1, the Election Commission having so many powers and function. In that, first one, it prepares the electoral roll and its periodical revision. Second one, it conducts the election to Parliament, State Legislature and Office of President and Vice President. Third one, after the announcement of election, it decides the timetable. Next, It conducts by elections to vacant seats. Fifth one, it grants recognitions to political parties as a national or state level parties, etc. Sixth one, it scrutinizes the nomination paper. Seventh one, it allots symbols to political parties and independent candidates. Eighth one, it appoints officers and other staff members to conduct election and make necessary arrangements. Ninth one, it can order for re-poll in any constituency or any polling booth. 10th one, it can withhold the election result for a valid grounds. 11th one, the president or the governor acts on the advice of the election commission at the time of disqualification of members of the both houses of the parliament and both houses of the state legislature. 12th one, it enforces the code of conduct for the candidates and political parties. Last one, as per the Representation of People's Act RPA 1950 and 1951, Election Commission of India conducts the process of election. These are all the powers and functions of Election Commission of India. Next, very important topic, electoral reforms in India. The success of the democracy depends on the political stability on the basis of the honest electoral system. In democracy, people have more power. They only choose their leaders, and government choose their leaders and governments, and their opinion, called as a voice of the people, is the voice of the God. For this reason, educating the people politically and strengthening them, the democratic government, reforms to election system are necessary. On the basis of committee's recommendations, the central governments have implemented the following reforms. First one, elector's photo identity card. It means EPIC, EPIC. The EPIC is introduced by the Chief Election Commissioner T.N. Seshan in the term of 1990 to 96 to conduct free and fair elections in India. It introduced in the time of 1993. It is a identity to eligible voters. It consists of information of voters' age, name, photo, gender, address, constituency, and date of the issue, etc. Second one, electronic voting machine, means EVM. In the time of 1998, the system introduced. Electronic voting machine consists of controlling unit and balloting unit, and both are introduced both are interconnected with a cable. The balloting unit is kept in the place where voters exercise the votes. The controlling unit is with the polling officer after the voter provides his identity by pressing the blue button on the balloting unit against the candidate symbol. Then he casts his vote with the beeping sound. After voting process is completed, uses of EVM. First one, it is simple to voter to cast his vote. Second one, It is easy to operate and save time. Third one, quick result. Fourth one, less expenditure and eco-friendly. Fifth one, avoids the invalid votes, etc. Third one, mandatory disclosure of candidates' personal details. Personal details means like criminal, education and property while filling their nomination. Subheading A, criminal details. To stop the criminalization of politics, the Election Commission of India in 2002 gave directions to Election Commissioner to implement, and Parliament also amended the Representation of Peoples Act 1951 in December 2002. According to this act, criminal details submission is compulsory for all the candidates along with their nomination papers. Subheading B, educational details. The candidate has to give information relating to his educational qualifications. Being representative of the people, one has to be educated and actively take part in the proceedings of the legislature, administration and in lawmaking process. Subheading C, property details. The Election Commission has made it mandatory to details the is property details, declares the is property details and is family members' property details also. This disclosure helps the voter to identify the honesty candidate. These are all the electoral reforms in India. This is very important topic, present situation. All of you read well and make a notes. All the best. Thank you all.